Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Codex After Dark Comics Unleashed. I know we are running about 2 minutes late, but hey, we're here and so are you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim the Terrible. This beautiful man
Worth the
over
wait.
here. That's right. This beautiful man over here, Sal the Slab Guy. Down below him is the road manager for our famous television star, Dan the Kelly Art, and right below me is the curator of the Library of Comics, the Ric Flair of comic books,
Woo!
Uncle Gary himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a hell of a show for you tonight, and we've got a secret word for you for Gary's showcase. Gary, what would that be?
Olympian.
Ooh, I wonder.
Olympian.
I wonder.
Mm-hmm. Is
All
that
right.
an athlete or is that a Greek part of the Greek pantheon?
We will. That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get some business out of the way. Dan's got control of chat tonight. Oh, and we got Bougie in there. Greetings and salutations, Bougie. Good to see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we got something for you and we want to give it to you. Gary, what would that be?
Chlamydia.
Oh,
You know, we have a variety. All the hosts you see in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, we are positively, absolutely dripping with the socials. And we would like nothing better than to give them to you.
ladies and gentlemen, at the Codex Station, your favorite social media platforms, and where we are live streaming right now. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
Please make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow. That's the greatest way you can support a channel
Chris,
like
how you doing,
this.
buddy?
Chris, good to see you. We have got the regular crew in right now, and more are coming in.
Oh, Chris, I didn't wake you up. Good job.
Oh, there we go. Chris knows when to stay up for the good stuff. It's the bushy white beard that brings him in. No? Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is that what he says?
I hope so.
Penicillin cannot cure what we have for you.
There you go. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be too cool for school, make sure to head over to thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. Get the merch, meet the team, and so much more. Once again, thecodexstation.com. Sal, you have, whoops, there we go. Let me get rid of
That's
that.
it. There you go.
Ah,
Wes.
Hello, Wesley.
Man. My
husband,
This is the Codex giveaway book for Baltimore Comic Con.
Yeah, he does have it. He's going to be bringing it over to me sometime next week. Yep.
Awesome.
So I'll get to see Sunny's signature and the beautiful penmanship of Wes. Hydrus 96. Hey, how's it going, man? Good
What's
to
up,
see
H?
You doing all right?
Hydrus, you live in the greater Knoxville area. Is that correct? Let me know in the chat if that's so. And if it is, did you make it into Nirvana today to get your autograph? From and I'll be showing that too. Got a print to show you too that I got today.
Who was signing?
It was let's see here.
Don't show it. Just tell us.
I'm looking at the name. It's Andrew Peroy. He did the variant cover for Archie the Decision. This is the place to be on a Saturday night. We are the only comic book YouTube channel that live streams at 11 o'clock Saturday night every Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. You know where to be. Let Bougie guide you in and have you take a seat. But anyways, Sal, yeah. Where do you go when you're not here at 11 o'clock on a Saturday night?
Oh my gosh, is that a trick question? I don't know. Folks, you can always find me on the corner, especially coming up con season, Baltimore Comic Con coming up, begging for money to get those variants. But on YouTube, always find me
on the corner in fishnets and high heels.
Yes,
baby, and I look damn sexy.
That's amazing.
Also, I'm on Instagram as SlabsGuy77. Bet your ass I do.
Eternal, good to see you, man. Where were you guys last week? I missed you. I had to entertain myself. Where were we last week?
Sal was on his 83rd vacation of the year. Jamie Jamie had something pop up that he pop up that he couldn't
Is
do.
that what happens before you entertain yourself? Something pops up.
Yes.
And, and he just told us to take the night off, which was good with Gary, because didn't you say you went to that con where it was a 3-hour drive there and a 3-hour drive
3.5-hour drive home from Salem, Virginia, but I had 55 books.
Hey, sometimes we here at the Codex Station even need a night off.
That's right,
we
Chris.
love us some Sal too. So
That's right.
yes. Dan.
We can't get enough Sal.
No, not at all. Dan, when you are not setting up new segments for the curator of the Library of Comics, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. This video I'll post a few times a week. I just got a new logo done that I'm going to be putting up. I did that. A new logo done that I'm going to be putting up as my profile pic soon. I'm also going to have stickers made, maybe shirts. We'll see about the cost of that. And I am going to have prints made of a Wolverine Deadpool drawing I posted a while ago. I actually got the preliminary colors back from the guy that's coloring it. He's supposed to deliver the final one to me tomorrow. So I'll post that up when it's ready, and hopefully we'll be able to have the prints done in time for Baltimore Comic Con. So I can make that money.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be at Baltimore.
Just like a Disney movie.
Yep. We will be there. All of us will be there, and Dan's artwork will be there too. And as Richard says, buy Dan's artwork. You will not be disappointed. How many collectors did Sal make on vacation? That's the greatest question ever. Sal, we need answers, sir. How many little slab collectors?
That is private information.
Privileged
on a need-to-know basis. And quite frankly, you don't need to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. We don't need to know. Yeah. Oh, my God. Dan, I think
you treat us like the second one is done from me. It's at CGC now, so I'm just waiting to get it back. Well, actually, I put Sal's address for sending it back, so I'm waiting for him to get it back so that he can give it to me so that I can.
That's okay. CGC sent me a thing about a signature book.
What's Sal going to do?
Send his little slabbers to Dan's house.
I heard Dan say Sal was going to give it to me. That didn't sound good. Dan, that's not good.
I have over 50,000 comic books, not one
Sal,
slab.
don't do that to Dan.
All right,
Joe, that is a hefty feat, man. That is a hefty feat.
50,000 is good, man.
Well, I get the stuff now sent to Sal's house because he generally works from home, and if anyone doesn't has sent stuff to CGC, they will send it back and it's signature. You have to sign for it to get it. Well, I'm not at home in the middle of the day because I'm at work, and then they won't do anything like. And I've asked, hey, can you call me when you're on the way and I can meet you at the house? No. Okay, well, can I just go pick it up at your delivery hub there? No. So I have to hope that I'm at home when they deliver it, or just have it sent back and try and have it redelivered. So Sal told me a while ago, since he works and he lives around the corner from me, I can just get it delivered to his house.
There you go. Well, Dan, why don't you do us all a favor and give us the best impression of the night, and let us know who's sitting right there next to you.
Oh, yes, all slabs do go to me first. That's 100%. That's 100% yes.
Yes, they go to him for inspection and approval.
There you go.
And if they're venoms, then they don't leave his possession.
No.
Why? I never got that book. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, sitting beside me is the guy that he's world famous. He doesn't need any introduction. He's a star of radio, television, and internet. The curator of the Library of Comics, the Ric Flair of comics, which in his news story they even refer to him as that.
Yep.
You're watching Codex.
That's right.
Yeah. The limousine riding, jet flying, wheeling dealing, kiss stealing, son of a gun. That's Uncle Gary.
Oh, thank you, Dan. Excellent work as always. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was lucky enough. I want to thank let me give a big thank you to Matt Koufax for WTOP Radio. Did a great story on me this week on my collection. Not really me, it was about my collection. And Comic Logic was mentioned. And we also got Codex Station mentioned quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
We all
did you miss these, baby?
So.
They ain't going anywhere. Don't worry. I can't, Joe. I take them everywhere I go. So but Matt from WTOP, thank you for that. I think there's a link to it on Codex if you want to go see the I think on the Codex Station somewhere there's a link to it. If not, Comic Character of the Day site has a link to it where you can
You know what?
Right
I don't think
there.
I added that yet to the website, so I will do that first thing tomorrow. And I'll put
We
it
got
on
you
the website.
covered. Head over there
Oh, there it
to
is.
at WTOP
great.
News DC right here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see the star of the show right there.
Yes.
Thank you, Richard. It's pretty cool. Matt made me look good. And like I said, we got a Codex shout out, got a Comic Logic shout out. So it was pretty cool. So that's it. WTOP News DC. All right,
Yep.
I'll have to do that. I think some other site wanted to have a link to it. I didn't know how to give it to them because I know how to give it to some people, but not to people I haven't met.
I will throw this in the chat as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, Mr. IT. You know everything. Come on.
There you go.
I know. I'm sitting there. Where's Sal when I need him to get this shit done? So, but anyway, it was fun. Matter of fact, I was in the grocery store yesterday with my wife, and somebody came up to me and recognized me from the segment. So that was kind of neat. Cool. So, and my wife made an appearance.
Yeah,
my beautiful wife classed up the segment by being on there. So that always is a big help. And Matt and I did push-ups on the show. See, that was funny. Doing push-ups, reading comics. I wore Matt out. I wore Matt out with them push-ups, but he did good. He hung in there. He hung in there for a good long while. So
I got the girl in reading comics.
I told her I would choose the comics. Wow. So thank you all for that. Thank you the support from Codex and the whole family here. Y'all reposted that thing everywhere, so I appreciate you doing that. That was wonderful. And also want to let's give some love to Comic Logic. Ooh, Comic Logic is Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. If you're in the Northern Virginia area, you come over and see us. We would love to see you. You can catch me every Wednesday morning there with Mighty Mike Harbor. We're pumping that 4-color ink in here and in here. Because comic books, told you, comic books make you strong, baby. You start out, look at the stack of books that I have today. I didn't have to do curls today because I had all them comics. I didn't have to do push-ups today because I'm carrying all these comics around. Reading comics makes you strong, baby. It's a 4-color ink. Do some push-ups too. Also, Comic Logic, we have our Facebook Live show the first 3 Thursdays of every month. So can you all start over? That's great. Chris, it won't matter. You didn't miss anything. So we have our Baltimore Comic Con. We are going to be there. We're going to be set up. These fellas here from Codex will be there. So, but you can come see us, Comic Logic, Baltimore Comic Con. And then we have our big event, our Fall Lot Con on October 27th. It's a Sunday. It'll be trick-or-treat theme. So if it's family friendly, bring your kids. We'll have candy for the kids. They can trick-or-treat around all the booths and things like that. So we would love to see y'all. Last year, Sal and Dan brought their families, and it was wonderful. Correction, lifting long boxes make you strong. How many can you lift? Well, I can show you better than I can tell you. So we'll just have to say that.
That's saved for a special After Dark, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I can lift them long boxes. Let me show you what I lift them with.
At the Fall Lot Con this year, are you going to be wearing the David S. Pumpkin suit again?
I don't know. Is that a request? You like the David S. Pumpkin suit?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good one.
It's a pretty good one, right? So it looks snazzy too. Put the tie on and everything.
Either
so
that or
pumpkins.
go
Also, let's give some love to
the Ric Flair's Ric Flair look,
Ric Flair. Woo!
the trench coat, the whole thing.
Yeah.
The boa.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I got the fur. I got the fur that I wore last year on the award show. That was my Ric Flair then. Also want to give some love to the comic character of the day site, founded by our good buddy Archduke Kevy. Archduke Kevy's founded that site, and it's a wonderful site. And any questions is exactly right. Yep. And,
Chris, I love this.
Yeah.
Keep going, man.
Listen, Chris, just because you've been here and have lifted things, don't act like you know everything.
Hello.
So hello.
This is going to be a great Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, he's got to get his exercise somehow, so he's got wood to lift. So there we go. Yeah, I try not to give him splinters. So there we go. And Archduke Kevy, look at his site. I did the cover of the day that I just posted like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Got it in the time. Got it in before August ended. Dan does ran a panel of the day and question of the day. Sal, frequent contributor. Tim, the guy up there, that fella up there, always watching, ever vigilant. Puts those glasses down. Those eyes are all seeing, all knowing. And then
this way, it's important.
Yeah, that it is. And then after he looks at you like that, then he opens his mouth and that voice emanates from it. That voice, that sound, that monologue that comes out from him is those wonderful dulcet tones. They are the golden pipes of Codex, and they resonate across the land like the Pied Piper of Hamelin. It brings people to the internet screen, and they have to watch. They have to see, where did that wonderful, glorious sound emanate from? Where it emanated from is from deep within the inner recesses of the esophagus and the vocal cords of one Tim the Terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, my lord, what an introduction all around this table. Gentlemen, I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Of course.
All right.
I just gotta go wash the chicken grease off my hands before I handle the comments, but after that,
there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, resonate across the interwebs. Absolutely, Hydrus. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the perfect place on a Saturday night for nothing but comic books. This is the comic book showcase. We've got a ton of stuff to show you. I've got a stack taller than Uncle Gary's left bicep. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And don't forget, the secret word tonight is Olympian. So get prepared for Uncle Gary's showcase.
Get ready.
That's right.
Olympian.
But ladies and gentlemen, now is your time for a potty break. We will be back in 45 seconds. Tim, deep throat. You only see me in dark, seedy underground parking lots. Don't tell anybody, Chris. Ladies and gentlemen,
don't ask him what's underneath that trench coat because he might show you.
That's right. I do have a leather jacket in there. I can wear it just for you. We'll be back in 45 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, nothing but a good time. I love poison. Thank you. Yes. We'll be back in 45 seconds. Until then, enjoy these groovy bass tones. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Codex After Dark, Comics Unleashed. My name is Tim the Terrible. This beautiful man over here is Sal the Slab Guy. Down below is the road manager for the curator of the Library of Comics, Dan the Kelly Art. Look at that beautiful smile. And underneath me is...
It'll haunt your dreams.
Underneath me is said curator, the Ric Flair of comic books.
Woo!
Uncle Gary himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a hell of a show lined up for you tonight. We got the hottest pulls of the week. We have a massive stack of super back issues. I'm sure there might be a slab or two thrown in there. There's some prints coming in. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and
We're back, Chris.
Vengeance. But before we get into all that, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and get 30 seconds worth of business out of the way. Don't forget, we got something for you. We want to give it to you. Gary, what would that be?
Oh, as you can tell, all of us here,
Gonorrhea.
all the socials, and we'd like nothing better than to give them to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to wash your hands at the Codex Station, your favorite social media platform, and where we're live streaming right now. Don't forget, memberships are open and available. They are 99 cents right now, so go ahead and take advantage of that if you choose to do so. Super chats are also open and available right now during this live stream. So if you feel like supporting the channel monetarily, we will always be appreciative of that, but we never expect it. We would much rather have you do the like, share, subscribe, and or follow. That's the greatest way to support a channel like this. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be too cool for school, head over to thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. Get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. Once again, thecodexstation.com, ladies and gentlemen. All
Brought
right.
to you by Mr. IT.
That guy right there. All right. Let's go ahead and get some polls out of the way. I haven't been here in a little while, so I figure I'll go for it. Ooh, I love that tone. Yeah.
Wow, listen to that.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Starting off with DC this week, we have none other than Wonder Woman number 12.
Go.
This is the only DC title I got this week. I have not read much of Absolute Power. I think I've read the first couple of pages of the first issue. But yeah, this is one of my favorite DC titles that's out currently right now. So I'm excited to dive into this. Moving on to Independence, we have G.I. Joe 309.
I'd be excited to dive into that too.
I am like 100%. I know what you mean, Gary. This one right here, this beautiful, nice, wonderful cover.
Oh, beautiful lady. Beautiful Amazon.
Then we got G.I. Joe.
Sorry.
I was going to say, before we get too far into it, you guys have your, trivia questions ready to go?
Oh.
No.
No.
But I will.
No. But we'll bring it.
I'll get them. Also, moving
after we show books at maybe 2:00, we'll see if we have anything then.
No one can hear you scream Avengers in Space, Avengers vs. Aliens. I didn't pick that up today, but it's on my list. Void Rivals number 12. Dan, you and I love the hell out of this series.
Everyone can hear me scream.
There you go. But this looks absolutely fantastic. I am super excited to get into that. Then we have Destro number 3.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
Like
Yeah. This is, I think, my favorite indie title, and this is where Jay Lee shines as far as artwork goes. This is Conan the Barbarian number 14. Very nice.
I would guess that first glance that would be Red Sonja, but I know that her rights are with another company, or with Dynamite, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I thought it was Red Sonja too, but it's somebody else. I'm a little behind on Conan right now, but I will find out tomorrow.
I believe Jay Lee will be involved.
Yeah, he will be there. Absolutely.
I find it crazy how Conan and Red Sonja's rights are with different companies.
Yeah, I don't think
Bougie
Bougie
bringing up Keith Whitley. Wow, that's a big pull. Keith Whitley, for those that don't know, that is one of the most amazing voices of all time. Died way, way, way too soon from self-inflicted abuse. But what a gifted voice Keith Whitley had.
There you go.
But I digress.
Oversized Savage Sword of Conan number 4. Starting.
Oh, look at that.
Battle of the Blackstone storyline that was pushed in Free Comic Book Day, I believe.
Yes, it was.
So I'm excited to dive there too.
Who is it that's got the backup stories in that? Isn't Solomon Kane?
Solomon Kane, yeah, and I think there's one other one.
Where did Conan get slacks?
That is a good question.
He looks like he's wearing slacks.
David Palumbo.
Yeah, Conan's wearing slacks. Look at
that. Here's my autograph for today. Got this at Nirvana. This is their exclusive cover. This is for Archie the Decision. This is a one-shot written by Tom King with artwork on the interior by Dan Parent. And this beautiful cover was done by Andrew Pepoy right at Nirvana. I got to talk to him for a few minutes today, and it was really awesome. He's going to be in Baltimore, too. Savage Sword is black and white, yes. But got an awesome autograph. Got it personalized, Gary, and I'll show you the print I got here in just a second.
Woo! Mouth party.
Look at that. That is gorgeous. Love it. Solomon Kane is amazing. 100%. Yeah. But this cover is an homage to Bruce Timm. So there we go. Pretty cool, if you ask me. And the print fell. So give me 2 seconds, gentlemen. I will grab that while I talk and speak with no picture. Now I have it. Check this out. So I got this autograph too, got this personalized. I already have one Transformers thing right here. And then I got another one today.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. I like that.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
Wait, he spelled Sal wrong.
No, I think he spelt it right. T-I-M. Oh, Hydrus, you're going to love it, dude. And then moving along, I only got 4 Marvel books, and then I am all done. Incredible Hulk Annual #1, not written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, so I don't know about this.
Yeah, none of those. I got the Wolverine one because they just put it in my box, and I was like,
yeah, mine too.
I'll get it. It's nothing to do with the actual series. It's just here. We're gonna. It's like each one has a different member of this new Infinity Watch that interacts with whoever the character is.
Yeah, so I guess Hulk is fighting Thanos, whatever. X-Men #3. I am behind on this. I haven't read issue 2, but I loved issue 1, so I'm pretty excited to get into this too. Then we have X-Force.
Not yet, Pam. Don't worry, it's coming up. It's coming up.
It'll happen, I'm sure. X-Force #2, not written by Zeb Wells. So there you go. I haven't read that yet either, but that is also on my list. Coffee and Comics is tomorrow. But I did read this, Ultimate Spider-Man #8. Dan, thank you for telling me to read issue 7 right away. That was my first I read last week, and I read this today when I got home.
I know this. I really felt like the last 2 issues have set up at least 3 or 4 storylines for the future.
Oh yeah, if you're not reading this, guys, it's only at issue 8 right now. Dive into this, you will absolutely love it.
That's the Spider-Man we've wanted for 20 years.
100%. 100%. All right, Sal, you are up, sir. Hydrus, read Incredible Hulk, dude. You will not be disappointed. Ghost Rider 44 is in there.
You know, I'll be honest, like I like Stegman. I picked up the first issue of the book. I didn't like his new designs for Cyclops and Juggernaut. I didn't think, even though I like his art, I didn't really care for it on Avengers. I didn't like the way he drew Beast. It just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, that was the only issue I think I had with X-Men, was the way Beast was portrayed. That was about it.
Yep. I have to agree.
I like the interaction between Juggernaut and Magic.
That was good.
All right, Sal, what do you got?
So I picked up the facsimile copy of Superman versus Muhammad Ali.
Have you ever read that?
I have read it. I don't own the original, but I have read it digitally. So I had to go ahead and pick this up.
I didn't know they put a facsimile of that out.
Oh, they did it. It also had a foil cover and a sketch cover.
Wow.
Yes. I saw the blank cover at the shop today, and I thought of you, Dan. I was wondering if you picked it up.
They had 2 of them when I went there, but I was like I said, unless I see it and I have a distinct idea, either what I want to draw on it or somebody requests it, I'm not going to pick them up just to pick them up anymore because I got so many right now. I thought you would have picked up
whose
the
fault is
foil
that?
one.
Whose
What?
fault is that? Whose fault is that?
It's mine. I still got that Transformers one waiting for you to tell me what you want me to draw on it.
I have, but we've talked about it. I did Sunstreaker and Sideswipe on there.
Ooh.
That's not what you told me. You said you were thinking about Sideswipe, like transforming from the car into the robot, and I was like, that's not going to fit on. That's too much to fit on the cover.
Something like that.
And you said, I'll get back to you.
Okay. Then I'll get back to you on that. Get back to you. On with the comics.
On with the comic books.
On with the comics. Let's see. What detective is this? Looks like issue number 1088 for detective.
So you didn't get the foil for the Superman Muhammad Ali one?
It was not there. I did not see a foil. I would have snagged the foil for sure if it was there.
Next time, I should have had him put it in your box for you.
Green Arrow 15, which is just an awesome story going on right now. Love Green Arrow.
That's an absolute power tie-in.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I picked up this 0 Hour 30th anniversary special.
Nice.
It's also a wraparound. So
very nice.
I actually enjoyed the 0 Hour storyline. I thought that was pretty cool.
It's a pivotal moment for Parallax.
Yeah, that's true.
It's back when these big crossovers actually had meaning to them and actually had an effect on the comics afterwards.
Yeah, very true. Picked up Flash Gordon number 2.
Nice.
This is the cover A, it looks like. With him with the axe, but they had several different covers there. I also have Boy Riles number 12, but I picked up I think this is
the B cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is the B cover.
Yeah, I like
Quintessence.
Yeah. Quintessence.
I thought it was the Quintessence, but
it's
maybe
something.
Something with a question. We don't know what. Yeah. So I picked up Rocketeer number 2.
Ooh.
But I did miss number 1 while I was out. So if you ever see number 1 out there, let me know, and I will pick it up.
I happen to have the regular copy and the blank sketch cover for it. If you would like a Rocketeer commission, just saying.
Okay. All right. So moving on to Marvel, I picked up Chasm number 1.
Isn't Chasm Ben Reilly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he
Spoilers,
is.
ladies and gentlemen.
And that's Kane behind him right there.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris. Flash, Savior of the Universe.
Listen. Sam Jones, Flash Gordon will be in Baltimore.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep the nose candy away. We saw what happened in Ted 2, so.
That's right.
All
right, so I picked up the Wolverine Red Label.
Nice.
I have the regular cover, but I picked this up because I wanted to see how much blood is actually shown in it.
Louis hooked me up with a Art German number 1 of that. Thank you, Louis, by the way.
Awesome.
I saw the difference. I saw the difference on those two. The Wolverine Red Band and the other one. It's so not worth it.
I looked at the difference.
Well, I'm just saying it's cash grab. It's just a cash grab.
I looked at the difference for Blood Hunt because I just did a review for Blood Hunt, but I only looked at the first issue where I went through and I was like, okay, there's an extra page in the Red Band that wasn't in the regular one. And then there were some panels that were different, but yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Dan to finish so I can go up on books. That's all.
So what he's doing curls with that Hulk book.
I guess.
Okay, so also got the Hulk Infinity Watch and picked up the Venom War Zombiettes. I also got Venom Separation Anxiety number 4.
Very nice.
Variants coming soon on those. Venomverse Reborn number 2. Oh, I'm sorry, number 3.
I like that cover.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right,
Blood
Pam,
Hunt is Mike's brother.
Boo's just sharing those candy with everybody.
Yeah. Pam, are you ready?
Oh,
I have a
don't say these.
So this one's 56, but the legacy version is 950, so it's a little bit thicker.
Yeah, you're not missing out on anything, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. I also have X-Men number 3, which I am digging the story for.
Nice.
Yep. And like
Do
you
we
did,
wanna build a
I
snowman?
do like the banter between Magic and Juggernaut. That's been good. So I have NYX number 2.
Ooh,
I
very
got
nice.
variants coming from that. All right, so that's my pools. I got a little bit of mail calls to do, but we can save those for later. And a couple of slabs to show.
Perfect. All right. I just threw up when I saw ASM. Me too. Gary, you are up, good sir. What do you got?
Well, we got a lot. First, let's talk with a couple blank sketch covers I got. A JLA 1.
Oh,
There you go.
House of Secrets 92. So we
Nice.
got
There you go.
just to have, yeah, just to
Wow.
have.
Now, are you gonna
So
get? Are you gonna
those
try and get some stuff done on them at Baltimore?
Not that I know of. I think it's just when I looked at the House of Secrets 92, besides the original, I have all the facsimiles, but I didn't have that, so I grabbed it. And same thing with JLA 1. I've got, all the versions of JLA 1 they've published except that. So I said, you know what? I can rectify that. So
there
I did.
you go.
So there you go. I rectified it. Let's go. We'll go the independent route. Gary's going to go hard. Yeah, always do. EC, baby. I am a very pretty man, Chris. You know that. Chris and I were in a dark theater together this week with Mighty Mike Harbor, watching giant radioactive ants in the movie Them. So, and Chris, happy belated birthday. Love you, brother. That was his birthday.
Oh, happy
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Haunt of Fear, EC Archives 4. Again,
I hope so, Hydrus. I hope so.
Yeah. Yep.
so again, when you want to get the great books that almost doomed the comic industry, this is them, baby. This is them reprinting the EC and all its goodness.
Oversized too.
Oversized. well, Pam, I hope so. For God's sake, Pam, go to the WTOP.com story and you can see me doing push-ups with the reporter. So good stuff there. All right, Redcoat got some shark action. All right,
Sharks.
Little crocodile black. I was the meat and a mic. That was a pretty flimsy sandwich, Chris. All right, there we go. Crocodile black. So, Epitaphs from the Abyss.
Ooh.
Who doesn't love creepy
stuff?
stuff? Look, usually the clown is the creepy one. The kids have out creepied the clown in this.
Wow.
So, and with teeth like that, they're going to break those balloons.
Yep.
But, there's a cover,
Holy
there's a
smokes.
cover that of a dude getting nailed. Yeah.
EC is coming back
go.
hard. My God.
Yeah, it is. He's getting some iron in his brain pan.
Let's get some iron in his diet.
All right. So, there we go. A little bit of red light. He's going to need a tetanus shot for that, I'm sure. So,
Sure.
So cool. I love this Dick Tracy cover.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
with
nice.
the,
I like
with
that one.
the shadow of laptop. Yeah, love it. When he just throws the earth off its axis. That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it, Hydra. Berserker. There we go. Yeah, that Abyss cover is awesome. And as Simon and Garfunkel used to sing, "Hello, Darkness." My new friend. There we go.
Very nice.
Very nice. It's an anthology. I also enjoy me some Rocketeer. The there's a cover of this without the trade dress on it, but I actually like the trade dress on it better than the other cover, so I chose this. Like it. And got to be frank, I really needed to pick this up. There we go.
Nice.
So from the people that bought you Creature of the Black Lagoon, here's Frankenstein. Talking Geek, that is a look at that.
That is great.
Love it. So I'm looking forward to getting into this Frankenstein book. So
yeah. Hello,
there we go.
Cover.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see more of that.
Which company did the Frankenstein book?
What'd you
Image
say?
is putting it out.
I mean, is it Skybound? Because I know they
yeah.
did the Dracula book too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
They're doing all the Universal monsters, I believe.
All right. Also got the newest Penthouse comics, but I don't think I can show you the cover.
Nope.
So, I didn't open it to, cover the naughty bits. You got. I don't know why in the hell I'm getting this. Yeah. Yeah. Chris, we got to get you that. Yeah. The Frankenstein is awesome. X-Force.
Yeah.
X-Men, just like you guys.
There's a reason why we all get the same stuff.
Yeah. Got America. We got America. Here's the one Tim almost buys out before we can get any. Yeah. Screw the show the cover. There's
Tim's like that, like I am on variants. He's like all over that.
I've got so much Wells Amazing Spider-Man that I can't show it. Oh, that's nice.
Alex Ross. Well, I had new respect for Wells when I heard at least he was at one time married to Heidi Gardner.
Yeah.
I think she is a good-looking woman. Infinity Watch. Yeah, these are just, they're kind of like throwaway stories.
Gotta have them.
I'm looking forward to reading. Yeah. Fillers. Looking forward to reading that. This was the new Wolverine book without the red band. But here was a pretty cool alt cover.
Yep.
That's the one I got coming my way.
Nice.
Yep, very good.
Yeah. Blood on the claws. A little blood on the claws. Ultimate Spidey 8. Little Iron Man action in there. Giant sized Thor with Hercules in it with him.
Very
there
nice.
You go.
That's a cool cover.
There's an Olympian for you. Ghost Rider, Final Vengeance.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look, he's got a chainsaw.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Chainsaw fired by Hellfire. I love this book here. Get Fury.
Yes, so good.
Yeah, so good. And well, shit, I don't know why this is there. Didn't we just do this? For some reason, this will get taken back, and another issue of Ultimate Spider-Man 8. I don't know how that happened. Daredevil, Daredevil, the Woman Without Fear. This is Elektra's book.
Fighting the new.
And
sure.
We will now. Yeah. So now we'll go to. Wait till I get to. I have a cover of the year candidate in this DC stack. First of all, I got the Swamp Thing by Rick Vetch trade.
Nice.
So this is he took over right after the Alan Moore run ended. So these are the Rick Vetch books, and they're beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful Swamp Thing stuff.
Look at that.
Yeah, good trade. There's like Tim, some Wonder Woman. What's better? It's even better than that. Wonder Woman dressed like this.
That I wanted that cover. I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
100K. It's gonna take a while for that. Yeah, because remember, one book at a time. But
partially bougie. You've got Daredevil in his main title, but Elektra's doing the Woman Without Fear title too. Oh, that's nice.
That's right. Did somebody say they love anything double D's? So do I. It's not Swamp Thing 9. No, it's not. But it's pretty good. Nightwing. This has been a really good book. I really enjoy Nightwing.
We should start a poll on how many copies of Swamp Thing #9 Gary will buy at Baltimore this year.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm down for that.
It's really funny. Y'all should talk about that. Here we have Gotham City.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Gorgeous cover.
Yeah, gorgeous redhead. You know me. That's my jam. All right.
Wonder Woman's Whoppers.
There we go. There's a new sheriff in town. Her name's Selena Kyle.
Uh-oh.
So on Gotham City Sirens, a cover. There we go.
Yeah, Mark Waid is killing it with that title too.
Yeah. Teen Titans.
Nice.
With
Ooh, it's
Swampy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the new Swamp
The
Thing.
new
I can't
Swamp
remember.
Thing, yeah.
Isn't it like Tariq,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep. There's Superman with Zatanna. I really look forward. I'm a couple weeks behind on books, so I haven't read. But I'm looking forward to look at all winter. I really look forward to reading that. I really like number 2.
Wow.
Here's a book that I can't even remember the old books because it's been a while. Batman Off-World.
Oh yeah.
After months of delay, number 4 or 5.
You know, talking about delay, still waiting for the second issue of that. Was it the last Lex Luthor story or Death or something like that?
Oh yeah. Death of Lex Luthor.
Yeah, Hellblazer, Dead in America.
Wow.
Got a interesting version of the Demon there.
Oh.
Alternate cover for Hellblazer that's just really cool.
Ooh,
Like that.
that's
Isn't that great?
nice.
That's an awesome cover.
Yeah, that is a great cover. That is really great. So that's pretty amazing. Nice House by the Sea. I really enjoyed issue 1. So
They've moved from the lake to the sea.
Well, it's a different cast,
now,
right?
Oh,
another group, different
cast, a different alien
group.
in charge of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
Power
a
Girl.
great cover.
So they took
yes.
the
You say they're
off.
nice. They are nice. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Well, at times. So there we go. There's an alternate. Yeah, that's very nice.
So they finally had her get rid of
There
that
we
dumb
go.
jacket.
Say that again, Dan.
I said they finally had her get rid of that dumb jacket.
Thank God.
Get rid of the dumb jacket.
Oh.
And
Oh, that's
Zatanna, bring down the house. Zatanna, some bunnies. You know. Yeah, that's one of the alternate covers.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is the A cover.
That's equally good.
Sure is. There's Absolute Power Origins. I'm digging this. Waller is she's bad. She's bad. Waller's bad. 4-7.
Wow.
And again, I think these Absolute Power books have been pretty interesting lately, so hopefully these will still hold up. Another detective comic.
That is
issue.
A great.
The Gotham City Sirens is weekly, so that's why you're seeing so many of these.
Yeah.
There's another one of those. Motorboat. Yeah.
Is that Terry Dodson doing the Gotham City Sirens covers?
Yep.
Nice.
Sure is. Well, Green Arrow. I look forward to reading this. I am enjoying that book. Also got the 0 Hour anniversary, or not anniversary, but yeah, it is an anniversary.
Yeah.
And it's a new story set in that time, so I look forward to that. The A cover on the Flash.
Nice.
And the alternate cover or variant cover, I really like. Wow.
Yeah, that one's cool.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. The Brave and the Bold. And I love the evidence things in the shape of a bat.
Yeah, that's cool.
And a book for me that will be on my short list for cover of the year. Kelly Jones, Dead Man.
Oh,
there you go. Pretty wicked.
That's cool.
Yeah. So this is on my short list for cover of the year.
Wow.
So I dig it. I think that's just great mood to it. And I just love it. I love the headstone behind him. It says Boston Brand. So this is on my short list for cover of the year.
That's nice.
There we go.
All right.
That's a ton of book. That's 2 weeks.
Dan, you are up, good sir. What do you got this week for pull?
All right. Well, since we didn't do the show last week, I got this week's stuff and last week's stuff. They're all
right.
They're all mixed together. So I'll a lot of them you guys have already shown, so I'll kind of run through those quick. Also got Titans. Yeah. Most of these I haven't read either. I haven't read yet either. So
me neither.
Comics.
I love that cover. That is such a great cover.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
happy
Bougie, it is.
that this storyline is finally close to ending. So hopefully, whatever comes next will be good.
Dan, I'll cover chat for you while you show your books.
That's all right. We got Green Arrow. Also got the 0 Hour one. I know they had a couple different covers, but DC's doing a lot of these now. They did 0 Hour. They did the Death of Superman, the Return of Superman.
Yeah.
Did they do a Nightfall?
I don't think so.
Not yet. I don't think so, but I expect it.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't think I've seen one. I'm just thinking of like what other big events they had around that time, and that was like they must not do one then because that was right around the time of Death of Superman. But Scarlet number 3.
Oh, you're gonna love that. I am loving that series right now.
The only thing I don't like is they're doing all this with the I don't know how you pronounce it, Arashikage,
Arukasaki or something like that. Yeah.
Apparently, I've been pronouncing it Arashikage my whole life, and then I heard someone pronounce it completely different the other day. So I was like, well, I guess that I'm wrong. But then again, I pronounced Khonshu, and a couple other things wrong my entire life. So, who knows? I just don't like that. I'm like, so it's got Scarlet and Jinx and their friends before this. I'm like, where the hell is Snake Eyes? Where's Snake Eyes at all this?
We haven't seen him yet.
Like the relationship between Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow was so important. Destro, I'm digging this book.
Yeah,
I like how they've divided up all the different kind of soldiers you would see in Cobra. I like how they've divided up like, the Crimson Guard, they're all Tomax and Zaymont, and these other guys, they're all Destro, and then you got the other ones that are all Cobra. So it's kind of making sense of why there's all these different ones there.
Nice.
But yeah, that's it for DC DC. I'm Independence now. Yeah, Local Man 13.
Nice.
That and the flip cover.
Yep.
Ooh.
Which was done by I don't recognize that name. Andrew Wildman, maybe. I'd have to check. Mark Millar moved his Millarverse to Dark Horse, so I got Nightclub 2, issue 1, which this was a pretty cool series. It was,
I like that.
Yeah, it was a detective, cop that was a vampire that turned these teenagers into vampires to kind of like be his helpers, henchmen, or whatever, and they decide that they're going to become superheroes because now they have vampire powers. But then they go up against more experienced vampires who are like, no. You're going to follow us or you're going to... Nemesis Rogues Gallery, issue 2, which, it's based, the premise of this is great. It's basically if Batman was a bad guy, is essentially what it is. Red Coat number 5.
More shark action.
Yep. Also got Flashpoint 2. Yep. Also got Rocketeer Breaks Free number 2, which it's
to be expected.
Yeah, you're right, Bougie. Nightclub is a cool book. I really enjoyed the first series of it. Something is Killing the Children number 40, which I believe had the most variant covers this week.
14, right? 14
or 15, something like that. Yep, like Tim also got Void Rivals number 12.
Yes.
Have not read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Springer.
For DC, for Marvel, I got this free book, The Marvel Must-Haves, because whatever, it's free.
Yep, so, it's got 3 full stories in there, right?
Yeah, it's got it's all Spider-Man stories with Peter and with Miles.
Yep.
So, but you know what? It's free. If it's a free comic, you take it.
Yep,
that's right.
The Ultimate Spider-Man 8. I did read this one, where Iron Lad shows up and like I said, the issue before it and this one I feel like are really setting up a lot of future stories to come.
Oh yeah.
Also got Get Fury number 4. Loving this so far. Everybody should be reading this. It's just so good. Wolverine with a red band number 1. I already took it out of the bag, but I haven't read it yet. But
that cover looks cool.
Yeah, I mean it's it's Greg Capullo doing Wolverine, so I'm psyched.
Yeah.
Captain America number 12. One of the rare times I bought the variant cover instead of the A cover because I thought the A cover kind of sucked, and I really liked this one.
That is a great cover.
Also got Aliens versus Avengers.
Yeah.
I think this ought to be cool, and if they don't have a bunch of Avengers die, I am going to be disappointed. And the last new book I got is Phases of the Moon Knight number 1.
Oh, the series,
which ought to be really cool. So if anyone doesn't know, it's a new ongoing series that there's 2 stories that are in this, and it's going to focus on Moon Knight, on different Moon Knights from the past, from various points of history. And I know at least one of them, this one is from the Crusades.
Wow.
So I'm pretty excited for that, especially because as a Moon Knight fan, I never, ever, ever would have imagined him having 2 ongoing monthly books.
Yeah.
Even like when he came back and David Finch was the artist and it was like such a hot book, never would have thought Marvel would give him 2 monthly books.
Wow. No one, and I mean no one, says, except for Sal, I'm going to buy all 14 variant covers of Something is Killing the Children. Replace that with Venom. Hydra says Aliens versus Predators or Aliens versus Avengers is not what you're expecting. I hope so. I've heard a lot of good things. I want to check it out. Dan, you're reading it, but you got to let me know if it's worth picking up or not.
Yeah, I'm going to try and read some of these tomorrow, but I do have 2 fantasy football drafts tomorrow that I have done absolutely zero to prepare for other than picking my keepers. So I'm going to be up either late tonight or early tomorrow getting my draft sheets ready before I go and do these and humiliate the other people in my leagues by how great I am and how pathetic they are.
Right on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our hot pulls for the week. Before we get into back issues, and I know we got a ton, we're going to take a station break for a second. And Sal is going to go over some information for you about something really cool going on right now.
All right. So on Instagram, we as in the Codex team, we're let in on a little charity event that's going on. It's called Heroes for Heroes, and it's supporting Mission 22. And any type of donation goes to veterans. So this is a really cool charity event. I've already donated. They are going to have a auction of stuff, and people are donating books. I'm not sure if anybody's donated slabs yet. I was thinking about donating a slab or 2. Not sure which ones I might do for that yet. That's still in the beginning phases of that. So look for that auction coming up. I want to say, but beginning of October. I think it goes to mid-October is when that is over with. So right now they're just opening up the webpage and people can donate straight to the Heroes for Heroes. It's a great campaign. People should at least check it out. Got to help the veterans.
Oh, yeah.
Something that's very important to me. So, yes, definitely go over and check it out. The link will be in the comments, or not the comments, but the description later after this video is up. And I would appreciate it if you at least check it out.
There you go, ladies.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, one more time, Heroes for Heroes right there. Sally, what's their Instagram again?
So the one that's running it, I believe it's called Bronze Age Nerd. So search for him.
Nerd.
Yep,
Okay.
Search for him and you'll definitely find it. I know my channel has reposted, or I guess I'm not an Instagram guy. So what is it called when you repost a story or a feed, a share? Okay, yeah. So you can, if you check out my feed, you'll see that on there as well, and you can see who is also attached to it.
And we got that right there in chat for you too, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely go check it out. Give it a good support. Excuse me.
Definitely something
let
to
them
check
know
out.
That Codex sent you. All right, Sal, while you're right here, why don't you get us started with some back issues?
All right, sweet. All right, here we go. So I got a lot of mail calls in. I got a bunch of slabs, but I'm only going to show you 4.
Oh.
But I got a ton more coming in. So let's start off with mail call number 1. This was from Clan McDonald Comics. Went to San Diego Comic Con, and I got the foil
Oh,
version
pretty.
of the Mexican version of Venom #1.
Wow.
Foil Mexican. Yep.
Nice.
That is
Yes, Pam. Please do. Please do.
Good job, Pam.
And give me those slabs. Sure, Chris. Why not? So he threw in this as a freebie. I have no idea what this is
Briar.
about. That's a pretty wicked cover to me. So I love that.
That's interesting.
Next up, we got, this is a good one. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #1. Oh,
Yes.
and look at that. There's a scribble on there.
Yep.
Steranko
Steranko, baby.
that.
Nice.
Steranko has signed that.
Wow.
That is an iconic cover too.
So, yep. Book is not in too bad shape. I mean, that's a considerably.
Bougie is getting
nice
the rally
place.
call going on, Sal. So
That's for snaps. Okay, stand by.
SOS.
Then, all right.
SOS.
there you go.
Yep. So picked up X-Men #60.
Oh, Neil Adams. Sorry.
Nice.
Yep.
Love it.
Picked up X-Men #51.
Steranko.
So if Steranko is at Baltimore, maybe I'll bring this and have him sign this.
I don't know if he is he?
I didn't
I'll
see
check.
his name on the list.
Oh,
I didn't see him either.
darn. All right. Well, if he's not, then I won't bring it.
But well, we need to check.
Yep. All right. Here we go for our old school horror. Supernatural thrillers featuring The Living Mummy #10.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
that's
So
great.
if you check it out, this guy's back here shooting this mummy up. This chick down here, she's let go with a hand grenade. It's like, that's
There's a
little
lot
dangerous
going
right there.
on.
A lot going on there.
Was that number
All right.
10?
That was #10.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to buy some of those Living Mummy books, like when I would find back issues when I was a kid, just because I thought they were really cool looking. I wish I still had them.
Oh,
Something I'm
Yeah, they
keeping out for.
I mean, I seriously, I don't know anything about this story. I think this run had like 26 issues, if I remember right.
Wow.
It was
15.
not long.
15.
It was a short run.
15. Okay.
15
Bougie
and the
will
living,
sign. Go
Thanks,
ahead,
Bougie. I
Gary.
appreciate
Go
that.
ahead.
the 15 and the Living Mummy. I showed last week. I showed the Invisible Man and the Headless Horseman. They were part of that set. And then the Living
Yes.
Mummy, when he premiered, he became the go-to guy. Yeah, I also have 10. That's what I was checking. I thought I had
Gotcha.
10, but yeah, it went 15 issues. So I'll probably end up
15.
getting all
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Yep. I'll probably have to start looking at that too. So next up is Ghost Rider #50.
Yeah. The Knight Rider or the original
that's
Ghost Rider.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steranko.
Still Steranko.
Bougie's got you covered.
Yes, you do. All right. Checked up this one. Secrets of the Haunted House #1.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that monster on there.
All right. So that series, when you dive into that goes 46 issues. So that's doable.
46. Yep.
Wow.
That was just a cool cover.
Wait till spooky month, ladies and gentlemen. There is
Oh.
something in the works. We're not
Oh,
going to tell you
yeah.
what it is right now.
We can
But,
tease you, but yeah, there may be some cool covers to be seen.
Yeah, ladies
Absolutely.
and gentlemen, October.
Here you go, Gary. Pop quiz. What's the significance of this Justice League America?
Oh, that book right there. Well, that right there. That should be 29, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't
Number
flip
29.
it around so hard, Sal. Be gentle.
That is the second JLA JSA crossover. 21 and 22 was the first one. 29 and 30 was the second one.
So, but this was the first appearance of the Crime Syndicate, if I remember right.
Oh yes, absolutely. The Earth 3 heroes. Yep.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. And this is going to be Strange Adventures. Strange Adventures #207.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's such a
Third
great cover.
appearance.
Dude.
Third appearance of Dead Man.
Yep. That is and that's the first one where Neil Adams took over the artwork.
I was just
Right.
going to ask if that was a Neil Adams cover.
Yep.
It sure
Yep.
is. Yep.
Thank you, Gary.
Yep.
Yep.
Bougie, we are gonna have there will be a Codex Halloween, buddy. You
Mhm.
Yep, there will be. All right, Gary.
We'll trick your treats.
I'm stepping into your territory,
do it.
and I'm grabbing some books. Look
There
what
we
I
go.
got.
Oh, look at
Another
that.
Swamp Thing #9.
Now you see
right.
that's 2 for you now, right?
Bravo.
3.
3.
3,
Nice.
3, and one's being slabbed as we speak.
Wow.
What grade are you getting on it? Do you know?
I don't know yet. Kent,
Nice.
my pressing guy, said it was still with CGC. So
What well,
Yeah,
what
you
grade?
do, Chris.
What grade
What's
did you pay? What grade did you pay CGC to give it?
He is
oh
paying
yeah, I paid it to give it a 10,
an 8.5 just to be conservative.
just to be
What-
conservative.
What since two of you are do the slab show, unless this is an episode you're going to do. What is this thing I keep seeing online about CGC bending books recently?
So, Sal, from what I understand, they've switched inner linings, and
Yeah.
they're not holding as good as the other ones did.
Right.
And
Chicken.
they start to bow the books on the inside.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah,
Is it like loose? Because all my books that I get back from CGC,
I think
the
it
inner
might
sleeve
be.
is loose,
I think it might be too tight.
and that's why it's bowing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
usually not a problem.
There it is, right there. Thank you, Gary.
I'm here for
go.
you, my friend.
Hydra
Well,
CGC is wild right now, man.
And then I saw some video from CBCS about somehow they were like slabbing a banana or something. They were like, no banana, no monkey business here.
Oh, and I think that the inner wells are dinging the corners of books too. The whatever holder
yeah.
they're using is
Right,
dinging.
right.
Yeah.
So first up here is Green Lantern number 10. Look at that variant
Oh,
cover.
look at that.
I already know the grade, so I can't guess.
I'm gonna guess 9.8.
9.8.
Guys are
Yep.
right. It is a 9.8.
That's
Oh, we
such cool
can't
cover.
We don't want Wes disappointed.
Right.
No, we don't.
If it's anything less than a 9.8, it's
I know.
trash,
Wes
it's
is going to be
garbage.
disappointed in some of the other books I got. They're not 9.8, but whatever. Okay, so this one is Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider
Ooh.
number 1.
Nice.
Foil.
Coroni's disease.
Yeah.
That helps if
That's
you're getting
awesome.
it around the corner.
Yes.
Ooh, also a 9.8. Very nice.
So I figured I sent some books that I would, obviously going to keep for myself, but I have books that I'm going to bring to Baltimore because I want to see if I can use them as trade baits.
There you go.
So this one will be a trade bait book. Maybe I'll donate this one to that Mission 22 and see if
Ooh.
do that. All right. Next on the list is Ultimates number 1, the foil variant.
Oh, that's
Mm.
so
Oh, nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Looks great in that slab.
9.8.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
0.8. So
Would it be anything less for Sal the Slab guy?
yeah,
I mean,
know.
any modern book that you're sending in like that's going to be a 9.6 or higher. I mean,
Yeah.
otherwise, honestly,
I
I
got-
mean, not to sound snobbish, but if you're sending in something modern like within the past couple of years and it's not going to be a 9.6, then why bother?
Yep.
Right. Absolutely.
Unless it has sentimental value.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my last slab for tonight is Green
Ooh.
Lantern number 8, the
Look
glow
at
in the
that.
dark version.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Purdy.
All
Well,
around.
that's why I said anything like the past few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go back to the 90s, that's or maybe the early 2000s, that's a little different. But like anything in the past few years, there's just
No.
Dan,
it's just not worth it.
yeah, you're absolutely 100% right because I'll show you one more. Batman number 700 out of my personal collection came
Ooh.
back as a 9.4.
Oh, 9.4 is not that bad though.
No, for that cover,
It was a good cover
that's
though.
pretty,
David
that's pretty, that's
Finch
pretty
one.
wicked.
Yeah.
Awesome
And
book.
when this came out
Gorgeous
in
Finch cover.
2010, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2010.
Cheers.
But anyhow,
Well,
there are some going to be like that in my next big stash of books.
Hydrus
but
has.
they're not. What's that?
Oh, I was just going to
sorry.
say, Hydrus has a comment here. He says, here's an idea that I think CGC would benefit from. I don't know where they would put it, but they should have a QR code on the back of the slab where you can scan it. Gives you a digital copy of that book.
It's an interesting idea, but I don't know how they would license that with all the different comic companies.
Yeah.
Well, they have a QR code, but it's only for their grading process.
Mr.
they should
Keith is
scan
here.
it.
Let's everybody
Hey,
give
Mr.
a big
Keith.
welcome to Mr. Keith.
Welcome, Mr. Keith.
Thank you for watching, my friend.
So that is it for me.
All right. I am going to go ahead and go next. I've got a nice little stack of stuff here for you. So I've got a mixture of things. I've got stuff that I got from eBay a little while ago. Obviously, I went to McKay's today. And,
No.
and I got some stuff from my brother-in-law that I want to show you guys. Some of it's his, a lot of it's mine, but all cool all around. So first thing I'm going to show is what I got in the mail last week. This is a rather interesting thing. It is the Deathmate tour book. So if you remember back in the 90s, Imogen.
Oh, I got that.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Image and Valiant teamed up to do a intercompany crossover called Deathmate. Not well received, but I think it has started to garner some attention in this time frame. But with this tour book, I paid $20 for it, and it has 6 signatures on it.
Ooh.
So
you did show me this. That's
nice.
Cool. I like that.
Oh, I take it back. I don't have the Deathmate tour book. I have the Killer Instinct tour book.
Nice.
Does your Killer Instinct tour book have signatures?
Yes, I got it because I went to the comic shop where they were doing it, and I got a copy then, and I got it signed by Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, I think Mark Teixeira. I'd have to check it, but I got like 4 or 5 signatures on it.
Awesome. So this has signatures from Bob Layton, Ryder Ramos, not Humberto Ramos. I enjoyed Deathmate too. Parts and Matsuda. So yeah.
Oh, Jeff Matsuda,
yeah. Bob Layton's on here, and that was the big one.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so super cool. Really enjoy that.
And Deathmate featured the first appearance of Gen 13.
Sure did. Deathmate Black. Yeah, people like to complain they're never satisfied. But here's my McKay's haul today. So most of these I paid $2 for, or right around $2 for. There was one issue I paid $5 for, and you'll see that. So the Hush storyline, we have Batman 611.
Nice.
Yeah, didn't have that, so I grabbed that today. Also got this one, 615.
I love that cover.
Yeah. That's great. Jim Lee doing Batman. I will take that all day long. And
I love the logo. The logo of those books were really good too.
Oh yeah, bringing back the classic.
Yeah,
I love it. And then the last Batman I got is Batman 617.
Great cover.
Yeah. Great storyline too, if you haven't read it, guys. This one was a great find for $2.25. This is Miracle Man number 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good cover.
Yep, for $2.25, I could not pass that up. I have so much love-hate for the 90s, don't we all?
Miracle Man, that's Sal's favorite character.
Yeah.
He ranks right up there with Howard the Duck.
Jim Lee on Batman is always a must pick up, 100%. This is the one I paid. Oh, dude, 615 is a gorgeous cover. This is the one I paid $5 for, and I broke even on this. Fair market value for this book, I think, is around $5, but it's one I definitely needed. The cover is gorgeous. This is Daredevil 200.
Oh, yeah, great cover. Nice. Claus Johnson.
That is such a good cover.
Yep, yeah. Broken neck, bullseye. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that from 1986?
I believe so. No, this is 83 on the copyright. Okay. Yeah, so way back there. Then I picked up my favorite Volume 1 Daredevil storyline. It's only 2 issues, but it's a team up of Spider-Man and Daredevil. Check this out, guys. I love this. I pick it up anytime I see it. Daredevil 305. This is the first appearance of the Surgeon General. General. The story is good, though. It's really, really good. You get to see the whole friendship dynamic with these two played out extremely well. Yeah. Bougie, if you can find them in the wild, pick up Miracle Man. They're great. Yes, classic Daredevil. And then the second part of the storyline is also wonderful. Surgeon General has Daredevil and Spidey just where she wants them in critical condition.
There we go.
Yeah,
Wow.
super good.
Like her hat.
What's she gonna do? Tell them not to smoke?
No, she's gonna try and cut their chests open. Deep down inside, Clark is a good person, and deep down, I'm not. That's right. As he punches Superman.
That's right.
And then I picked up a Conan issue from McKay's too. Dan, I think this might be one of the ones that you got for me, but if so, I don't mind having two. This is Conan the Barbarian 183.
Oh, like
Right.
that cover.
Yeah, that's great.
One second, now we'll let you know because I have those Conan books sitting right here.
Right on.
Which issue? 183?
183.
Nope,
Gorgeous.
I got you issues between 100 and 142.
Oh, perfect. Then I'm good to go. And it is, as Wes says, a newsie.
Yeah, I think
That's a great run to work on.
Dan's got a good idea for Surgeon General there.
The F list.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Now we're going to get into some books that my brother
and she has a do not resuscitate on
There
it.
you go. I got a stack. It's about this high. So the first ones I'm going to show you are the ones he wants to keep, and for good reason. So this is one he wants to keep. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 328. He is a big McFarlane fan, so
that's a cool one.
totally understand.
That's a great one.
Yeah, last issue McFarlane did on Amazing. I have the issue already. Gorgeous cover.
I have that slabbed.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it a 9/8?
No, unfortunately, it is not.
The next ones he has on his keep list is Civil War number 5.
Look at that. Yep.
Yep.
That's a nice one.
Civil War number 6. I love this. The half and half, all white. Yeah. And then Civil
especially
War.
how they did the logo where the top part of the logo is white and then the bottom has like the art underneath of it.
Yeah. And then Civil War number 7. Great storyline.
The classic. Yeah.
Here's another book of his that he wants to keep. This is the A cover for Spider-Man number 1.
Yep,
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
This is also one he wants to keep. I have this slabbed in a 9/8. I'm going to get this slabbed for him too, and this looks like a 9/8 candidate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we have issue 2 for that. Torment storyline, absolutely fantastic. I think one of the best Spider-Man stories of the modern era. Can't go wrong with Miller Daredevil. Have the omnibus and find myself always going back to it. I got the Masterworks Volume 1 over there after I finish reading Secret Wars. That's next on my list.
That Miller Daredevil is phenomenal.
Now, here's the big one that he wants to keep, and for good reason. Aside from a color-breaking bend on the lower right-hand corner, this book is cherry, and this is the third print of a classic Batman number 423.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Love that cover. Love that cover.
Didn't you get that at Comic-Con last year, Sal? Didn't you buy a slab copy of it?
I did. It's a 9/0.
Yeah, because you said you had like 2 copies already, but that one was a higher grade. The one you got was a higher grade.
Yes.
This is the third print, so the print run for this is a little lower than the second print, obviously lower than the first print. But yeah, Torment storyline, fantastic. But this is a gorgeous book, and you can see right there where the color break is.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
But everything else, there's no spine damage, no color breaking ticks, no nothing. The corners are sharp. This book looks gorgeous. All right, now we're going to get into a shitload of Batman. These are the ones that I'm getting from him, and this filled a rather large gap. So, gaping hole.
A gaping hole, if you will.
There you go.
No, Chris, that's a McFarlane cover.
Yeah. Yep. This is Todd McFarlane all the way.
No, that's McFarlane. Yep.
You can tell by the impractically large cape.
His leg is sticking up. That's what's going on right there. But yeah, so let's start here with Batman 363. This is the first appearance of Nocturna.
Nice.
That's a cool cover. I like the like the colors in the logo with the
Now-
numbers in the background.
Now, gentlemen, one thing I really got into while I was going through and cataloging these books is the corner boxes for DC at this time, because each one of them said something different, and all of them talked about how badass DC was. And I loved it.
Now.
Yeah. So there's that. And then we have Batman 364.
Nice.
Love that cover. Yeah.
Chimera.
This is not Jim Aparo. This is Hannigan.
Yep.
Yes, Hydras, he does.
Yeah. I absolutely do. 110%. I'm not allowed to say it at the end anymore, but I'm glad I could sneak it in.
Yep.
That's what
Batman
you said.
Hey, oh, there we go. We're full of gaping hole-ish puns today.
Mm-hmm.
Batman 365.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This cover I dig. You can only see part of Deadshot, but that's all you need. Batman 369.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Then
Very
we
good.
have Batman 370, and I imagine he paid $5 for these when he got them.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then we have 375.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And moving right along, Noctura Returns. This is 377. So all the big ones that are supposed to be in this run are not here. So don't get too excited. But 378.
Yep.
Love it.
Very good.
Then we have, is this the end of the Batman? 380. I dig that. This is the third appearance, I believe, of Black Mask.
Spoiler alert, it was not the end of the Batman.
No, because here's the next issue, or well, 383. And yeah, look at that. Pretty cool.
And look, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, and what do you know? Here he is on the cover of this one too. 387. No, this is the third appearance, I think, of the Black Mask right there. Yeah. So still pretty cool. Moving right along, 388.
That's cool.
Very good.
So this is a Batman showcase, guys. I love this cover. 390.
Yep.
Look at that.
Very cool.
That is amazing. What does it say? And one shall surely die. I don't know who that is, though, on the cover that he's holding.
Batman's not going to die.
It sure ain't, because he's in the next issue that I'm about to show, which is 394.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's cool. I like this cover. I like this cover a lot. This is 396.
Oh, Tim, you mentioned the magic name.
Yep.
What's that?
Bagley art.
Oh, hey.
Bagley.
100%. Is that Bagley art, gentlemen? Yes.
Everyone that's going to be at Baltimore Comic-Con, you should come up to the table when Tim is there with random books and hold them up to him and hold them up about 5 feet away and say, "Is that Bagley art?"
I will say no. Batman 398 with a classic Catwoman there.
Yep. And Two-Face.
Oh, yeah. Harvey, Two-Face was here just a second ago. Two-Face, what'd you do with Harvey? Batman 399.
Yeah, that's always a great cover.
Oh,
That's
a
an easy cover there.
Yeah. Then we have Magpie 401.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
John Byrne.
Yeah. This cover is cool. There's nothing so savage as a man destroying himself. 402.
Yep.
And then 403. And then no year one, so forget about that. And then we have this. I know it's significant, but I cannot remember why. So, gentlemen, if you know, please tell me. Batman 409.
Don't remember.
Oh, it's because the Beach Boys wrote a song about it.
Oh, there you go.
Giddy up, 409.
Origin of Jason Todd.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Fantastic. And here is 410.
Nice.
Love it. Then we have 411.
Very good.
Yep. The Batman the New Adventures. This is introducing the mime. This is 412.
You don't say.
Yep, I just looked at Batman 409's, like Sal was right, origin of Jason Todd, 410,
Awesome.
origin of Two-Face,
Nice.
412, first appearance of the mime.
Perfect. And then 413, something pretty cool going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have 414.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
I like that.
Like the what came first, that or the that Hulk cover with the
I
Wolverine?
think this did.
So that Batman issue came out in 1987 in December.
Now, this issue, 415, I know has some sort of significance too, aside from it being Millennium Week 2.
Yeah, that's a cool cover. I
Yeah.
can't remember. There is something special about
Yeah,
that one.
something having to do with this. It's Batman
Which number?
415.
415.
Yep. And
Oh,
I
I
know.
love the DC.
Oh,
book
Pam,
logo.
we love the
416.
bullet. Yeah.
Ah, the bullet logo is amazing, and they're bringing it back.
No, 416 is the significant one. That's the first
Oh.
meeting between Dick Grayson and Jason Todd.
There you go,
Yes.
right there. This cover I like. Gary, I think you'll hold some appreciation for this one. This is 421.
No, yeah. I like that a lot.
That is a great cover. We're getting
All
there,
of them are
gentlemen.
good. All of them are good.
Oh, yeah. Batman 422.
Love that one.
That's
That
awesome.
is a good one.
I dig that. This one I know has some kind of significance as well. This is 424.
424.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Here.
we have 425.
Yeah. That was always a fun cover.
Yep.
Isn't that the first appearance of the crowbar?
425 or
No, I was
424? Oh, I have no idea. All right, that's it for Batman.
No, I was kidding because 426 is part one of Death in the Family.
Yeah, so none of the good stuff is in here, but some pretty cool stuff is. All right, now let's move on to Spider-Man. Some beautiful Eric Larson, 327.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, Cosmic Spidey.
Yep. Fighting Magneto.
He shows up at a junkyard and says, "Can I trash some of your trash?" You know.
Mhm.
330.
There you go.
Then we have 331.
Nice.
And someone dies in 336.
Yep. That is who died in that one?
Captain
Hold on.
Stacy? No.
No,
No, he's a long since. Wasn't it like
He was
Aunt
long-
May's boyfriend or something?
no. It was was a criminal Silver Line or something like, or
Silvermane.
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 Hold on a second.
Okay.
Let me see. I can look it up.
While Sal's doing that, we have some gorgeous, spectacular Spider-Man 142.
Yep.
Oh,
Tombstone.
So, yeah.
Yeah, with Tombstone.
he is currently fighting in Tim's favorite run by Zeb Wells right now.
Mhm.
That is 100%
Yes.
not true. Spectacular 151.
Robbing Tombstone in jail.
Yep.
Yeah.
And years later, the
Time.
kids would almost get married.
The Brothers
Yep.
Grimm make their appearance in Spectacular 159.
Yeah, there's some villains you ain't seen in a while.
That was
Yeah.
during the Acts of Vengeance
Yep.
storyline,
Yep.
which was pretty cool, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, Acts of Vengeance was dope.
Then we have Mary Jane is in mortal danger, the birth of a terrifying new villain, Spidey in all-out action. Who or what is Corona? Well, she is not a virus, but she is in Spectacular Spider-Man 176.
She
Yep,
is,
and that was it.
a shitty beer.
First and only appearance.
All right, so Tim, that
Yeah.
Spider-Man was the death of Nathan Lubinski.
There we go. Somebody I have no idea who it is. This is a cool negative space cover. This is Spectacular 181.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we get into some web. I love me some web of Spider-Man. Web 63.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, dig it. Web 65 with Guess Who? The Brothers Grimm again.
Yep.
And I think that's Titania right up there. Web 77. We're in the home stretch, gentlemen.
Yep. You said that 5 minutes ago.
I'm so
Was that Rocket Racer on there?
No, that is Firebrand.
So
And-
I just saw the red and the yellow, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Firebrand. Yeah.
There's
Then we
another one I
have
haven't seen in a while.
then we have some beautiful amalgam. This is Bruce Wayne, Agent of Shield.
Yeah, it's Gary Frank cover.
Action, espionage,
Nice.
thrills. Atlantis Attacks. This is when the annuals had solid stories in them. This is Avengers Annual number 18.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect crown.
Death of Superman run 497 of Adventures.
There you go.
Nice.
And we have Action 684.
That's
I
cool.
love
Awesome.
that cover. Superman's ex-pal, Jimmy Olsen. This is Superman number 37.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
And
Ex-pal.
Ex-pal. Dark Knight over Metropolis. This is Adventures 467.
Yeah, I like that cover.
Yeah.
In the morgue at Sal's place.
Man of
That's right.
Steel. This is the post-crisis retelling of the origin. This is Man of Steel number 3.
Nice.
Awesome.
John
I
Byrne.
always like that logo.
And I do too. I think it's really cool. And then we have Shadow of the Bat number 22. I love the painted covers.
Yep. That's
Oh,
And
always
yeah.
then the last issue, which I think is one of my favorite covers out of them all, is World's Finest 290.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
nice.
I dig that. All right. All right. Dan, you got back issues tonight?
Yeah, I got a couple.
All right, let's do it. And then Gary can take it away to wrap up back issues and lead us into Uncle Gary's
The
showcase.
showcase.
So I got this in the mail today. It's not a comic, it's comic adjacent. It's a novel called The Self-Made Widow by Fabian Nicieza.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it's a novel. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, we on the Codex station are well-rounded, and we read books that don't have pictures sometimes. So his first novel was Suburban Dicks, and this is the follow-up to it, A Self-Made Widow. And when I interviewed him, he said he has the idea for a third book in it, and he's just not sure if the publisher's going to want him to do one or not. But I loved the first one, and I'm looking forward to starting to read that. And I'm hoping to get them.
I thought the reason we were well rounded is because we go to the all you can eat places.
And I'm hoping to get him to sign them at Baltimore Comic-Con.
Gary.
And then I got 2 back issues at
Wait a minute. What did Keith say?
Mr. Keith, he bought that book just today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
And
Mr.
earlier, Danny jumped in. So we'll
Hi,
say
Danny.
I went to this antique mall thing the other day when I was up helping my sister-in-law out, and I was with some stuff, and I happened to be by one, stopped in for a few minutes. So most of their books were overpriced. I'm not paying $3 for dollar books and $5 for $3 books and so on. But I did pick up 2 books that were reasonable. So I got All-Star Squadron number 2.
Ooh, very nice.
Very cool.
And I think that one was $3, and I think this one was 2. It's Marvel Team Up number 119, Spider-Man and Gargoyle.
Oh.
Very cool.
Yeah, so as I said, I am nowhere near completing this the way Gary is, but whenever, it's a series that I dug picking up back issues of when I was a kid. So whenever I find them at reasonable prices, I pick them up.
Nice.
Dan, I'm not near completing it.
What'd you say?
I'm not near completing that series.
Yeah, because you have completed it, have you?
He's completed it.
You are correct, my friend.
Is that all you got, Dick?
Yeah,
What's
that's
that?
it.
Those are good books.
All right.
what's-
Yeah.
What's that Amazing Spider-Man run? That Unbroken run?
My unbroken run of Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. What's that again?
God, that starts at 1. Thank you.
Well, actually,
1 to 950. 1 to 950.
starts at
Look for that.
Amazing Fantasy 15.
I
Ladies
do
and
have that too. That's right.
Which also was seen in your news program.
Mm-hmm.
That
He
is
had
right.
it just lying around.
Just lying
Yeah,
around.
for those who joined us late, WTOP.com. Go see a great story that a local reporter
I'm
did
gonna
on
throw
my
that
blog.
up for you.
Yeah. Yep. WTOP. There we go. Go watch that. It's awesome
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah,
Matt,
you guys will dig
Yeah, it was good.
Thanks to you. And we got to give a Codex shout out in Comic Logic. So y'all asked me to show this cover before. I can't actually show it. So there's no really. Oh, wait a minute. All right, there we go. So
now
right.
I know they've been putting out some pretty good stories in there.
The first issue did have some. I am behind on the others to read them. A couple things that I had. So the last time we were on, we were in the middle of setting up the Fairfax Comic Con, and I showed you the stuff I got on Saturday. So I'm going to show you the few things I got on Sunday, and then I'll show you the books I got at Salem Comic Con, Salem, Virginia, last Saturday. It was amazing. So this is a great all-star Western. I had this, but I had it signed by Palmiotti. And Palmiotti decided, I needed some artwork on it. So he drew that.
That is great.
Isn't that great? So Jimmy Palmiotti, class act. Dan and I interviewed him here on the Codex station. So if you want to go into the archives and look at that, it was a really good interview, and he was great. He also happens to be, so I have a couple other little sketches like this from Palmiotti that's really cool, including a full-page Jonah Hex one he had done for me. But what I was missing was an Amanda Connor sketch, but not anymore.
You got her to do it?
Yep. Yeah.
With the gold hair. That's great.
With the gold hair and with
And a window.
With a boob window. She said she loves boobs, and I said that's so do I. So there we go. There it is, right there. Look at that.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
And of course Jimmy signed it too. So I now have an Amanda Connor sketch. So
that's something else.
Yeah. So I'm thrilled
to see Baltimore.
Yeah, thrilled to have that. They signed that too. So
I hope you love. What does it say? I hope you love
all the craziness in this book.
That's great.
Yeah. So lot of fun. So thank you, Jimmy and Amanda, class acts. One of the cool things let's see. So I'll finish that con. So the second day I went back, I think I got 11 books. This one I got, which is a supernatural thrillers that Sal showed with the Living Mummy. This is issue 3, and look, I love the wolf logo, Howling at the Moon for supernatural thrillers. So it was the first issue. Invisible Man was second. This was 3. Jekyll and Hyde was 4, and so on and so on.
That is a clean copy.
That is.
It's a nice copy. Gil Kane cover. So
that's an amazing copy there.
Then the other thing I did that day was because of Dan. Dan caused this. I spent 2 hours, 2 stupid hours, but there were some good books out of it. 2 hours going through this dude that had all these books that weren't even in comic boxes, real comic boxes, some other kind of crazy boxes. None of them were bagged and board. They were all loose. I spent 2 hours looking for them, but they were $1 a piece. So I got this Alien Legion, Tenets of Hell, number 2. This was, for those of you that know, Worm is a great cover. For those of you that know Alien Legion, it's really cool. So it's part 2 of a 2-parter. I don't have part 1, so I'll have to look for that. Was
that right? He had a bunch of Grimjack books too, a bunch of indies.
Yep, and I actually did get one of the Grimjack books, even though I had them all. I got one.
Love that Total Eclipse.
So this Total Eclipse, this was a 5-issue mini that Eclipse did, and these are all $1.
Gorgeous science fiction right now.
Yeah, a GI Combat I needed.
Ooh,
nice.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, that's great. That's Kubrick. Yeah, GI Combat. Let's see what I can show on this. There might be some spanking going on here.
Liz and Beth. Wow.
Nice.
Liz and Beth.
Well, Pam, hers is getting all bashed too. So
yeah, there it goes. What did Pam have that was bashed?
GI Combat, I think.
Okay. Well, yeah. So somebody's getting bashed right here. And you know what? I hate it when a cover doesn't represent what's inside the book. I am happy to report that this does happen in the book. So I'm happy to report that they did not let us down.
Welcome to After Dark.
You asked the guy if I don't think he has a shop anywhere, but I know he mentioned to someone he's got like a warehouse full of stuff.
Yeah, he was very evasive on it. He didn't want to talk about it. So
I just wanted to know, like, hey, where can I come, buy more stuff from you for $1?
Yeah, he wasn't talkative about it. Here's a Twilight Zone with a mantis on it that I didn't have.
Is that oversized?
No,
Oh, okay.
It's just closer.
Wow.
So that's Twilight Zone. I didn't have. I have the Swamp Thing, but because it has so many of the cool characters from Volume 1 on there. Yeah. Rock on. Listen, Beth, you're right. Rock on. And so I think that's neat. There's our buddy from Swamp Thing 9 that you read, that you all have read. Yep. And has everybody read Swamp Thing 9 that we all have them now? I think
I have not.
Yep.
Yes, you did. You read it for the Codex we did a review of it on the podcast.
Oh, well, we've done so many reviews and I'm old and I forgot.
Okay. All right. Well, that works. Here's Grimjack number 2. I bought this because this is one of my favorite Grimjack stories. Wow. And we talked about this in our Grimjack episode where a kid who only has equivalent of a penny hires Grimjack, the mercenary. And Grimjack says it's the lowest form of monetary of money in Sinishir, but it was the kid's entire bankroll, and nobody's ever paid him their entire bankroll before, so he felt overpaid, and he did the job.
And it wasn't just that. At the end of the story, you would think like, oh, he'll just tell the kid, no, I'm not taking it, but he made sure to take the money because he wanted the kid to have, to know, like, he kept pride from it.
There was something that happened where because he was in the ring for the kid's father, because Grimjack won the father, he told the father to keep the money, but the penny he kept because it was a point of honor between him and the kid. Yeah. So that was really cool. Here's a great Eclipse miniseries, Lost Planet.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, so 6-issue mini. I need a couple more issues. So these were all in those. These were all unbagged. So I have bagged them and made them pretty. And
even for being, I found the stuff he had, even for being not bagged and boarded and just in these random boxes, they weren't in terrible condition either.
Yeah, they weren't, but God, it was a lot of looking. And more people look at it. So this is Arthur Pseudonyms, Demon Dreams. This is issue 2. This was a 2-issue series. I had the first issue, and this now completes it with the second issue. And then early work by Brian Boland. Brian Boland's Black Book.
Ooh.
Nice. I just got a copy of that too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
Did you get it from him too, Dan?
No, I got that from that comic, that used bookstore.
Okay.
That I go to every once in a while. I got it there for $1.
Okay. Did I show the John Wayne book that I got?
No. Oh, that's cool.
Okay. This is oversized, and this is a so but it does see it's oversized.
Yeah.
This is a facsimile or a reprint of issue 1 of John Wayne comics from 1949. I have John Wayne comics from 1949, but the opportunity to get this reprinted edition made me very happy. So I've got this. It's beautiful. It's big. It's bold. I love it. Everybody's showing all these great books. Sal's showing slabs and all that. So I'm going to show a slab of a book.
What?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Think of that.
There you go.
Nice.
That's nice.
All-Star 13, baby.
Damn.
All-Star 13. What year are we talking? Let's put the old man glass. 42, I think. 1942.
So let's see who's on that cover. We got Hawkman, Wonder Woman, Spectre, Starman. Who's that in the lower left? Dr. Midnight.
Yes.
And then we've got
the Atom.
Yeah.
Johnny Thunder.
Yep.
Over to the far right. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, who's that in the purple mask?
He's a founding member of the JSA.
Oh, wait, it's Sandman.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
I always forget that he had that superhero costume for a while.
Yep. So great. So, and everybody mentioned there's no Dr. Fate on the cover, but he's mentioned in there. And the blurb. So anyway, look at the black on that.
Man, that's
so cool.
Great.
All right, so what grade we think? I'm covering the grade. What grade we think?
I'm going to go 7.5.
7.5.
for affordability, I'm gonna go 4.5.
4.5. Tim, what's your guess?
Well, I can't answer that because I was given a sneak
No, that's
preview
right.
of this
That's right.
book before
Here,
you
maybe
guys
this will
got
help.
to see it.
It's a 0.8.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's a 0.8. Yeah, Bougie, it's pretty sweet. You're really going to be shocked by this. It's a 1.8.
Wow.
1.8.
Is it missing pages inside or something? Because
No, then it would have an incomplete grade.
that's nice looking then.
I was gonna say that shows much better than
That's
the one.
why it's
Ah.
But okay, so
Wow.
there's my defect right there. You know what? I don't give a rat's ass. Look at the cover.
That displays very well.
Yeah, so that the back cover made this so much more affordable, and I am 100% fine with that.
Yeah.
Look at that beauty. Look, from 1942. I needed a big logo All-Star. I had All-Star 44, but it was a small logo. But look at this, 1942. Just
that's amazing.
Beautiful cover. So, Damien broke into my Baltimore money with this, but you know what? I would have been thrilled to come back from Baltimore with this book. So,
yeah,
you put this with my More Fun 60 I got. Those were two. Those were two of the goals.
So Gary,
yes.
if these are off your list for Baltimore, what's still on your list for Baltimore?
Look, there's thousands of books I don't own. I just don't have as much money to play. There's still things. I still want to get another Golden Age book or two, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. But my I've don't have as much money. So now, all right, here we go. I'm going to go through them as fast as I can. These are a bunch of books I got in Salem, and a lot of these I got pretty freaking cheap. This book is still glossy. The GI Combat 146. The gloss on this is amazing. So, big deal.
Sounds like you already got in the Gerber.
Oh yeah. But
you can just tell the sound of the bag.
Yeah.
Cool cover.
That's an awesome cover.
Yeah, isn't that great? That's Kubert, of course.
What are they throwing at us now?
Yep. Found the big gunner. Didn't find us. Here's another great Kubert. GI Combat. GI Combat 200, which had some guest stars of Sergeant Rock and the Losers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Tank that died twice.
277, got some stained glass.
Oh, I like
that's
that.
a real cool cover.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. And I wasn't necessarily looking for these, but but the price was right. And I found 3 GI Combats from Mike that he was thrilled to get.
Wow.
Mike also got an All-Star. He got All-Star 21 from Damien. So I got 13. He got 21. So he got a 3. I think his copy is a 3.0. So GI Combat Mercenaries. This is the second to last issue, but a real trippy cover.
Ooh.
Wow, that is cool.
Shootout on Skull Mountain.
So that's second to last issue of that. All right. I only got one Army at War, but it's one that I always find in really terrible shape.
Wow.
Yep. It's something to go for, Adam, if you can get a good collection. So this issue, and there's the next issue is the second part of Generals Don't Die, and it's a book like this, where it looks like a book, and it's a red cover. And I saw a couple of them, but they just weren't good enough shape that made me want to pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
So I got some more, and I got some Star Spangled War. This one is in phenomenal shape, especially the black on it. So Star Spangled War. Yeah, look at them GIs, Buster. Don't know enough to get out of the rain. Yeah, Mac. Well, you and me are safe in here. Meanwhile, they got a Luger pointed right at them.
Wow.
Yeah. So, some more Unknown Soldier.
Oh,
I love these covers. These are great
awesome
covers.
That's Kubert, man.
Cool.
Another Unknown Soldier there. This is not in a Gerber yet, but that's okay. Unknown Soldier.
It'll make its way there.
Yeah, it'll make its way because I haven't incorporated the rest of them. There's cool Enemy Ace.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Even had a Tomahawk story in there. Tomahawk. We'll see that later too.
Oh, all right.
Viking Commando, Unknown Soldier, and Enemy Ace in this one.
That's cool.
All right, this was a one-shot that was kind of interesting that I didn't have. Yeah, they are.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was just a one shot. So it was kind of neat. Mid 70s. All right. So where do we go from here? Let's go.
We still got a showcase, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't
We do.
nothing.
Well, shit, this is just about halfway through the Journey into Mystery 3.
Oh, nice.
Giant eyeball. Got a giant eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yep, Journey into Mystery 3. Y'all are probably two, maybe Sal remembers this. But from Worlds Unknown, this was a TV movie that was so cheesily good, and when we were kids, Killdozer.
Oh yes,
I know Killdozer.
You know Killdozer?
Yes.
You dare
I
defy
do.
me, must die. Yep.
Yep.
Well, good job, Pam. Kudos there.
Oh yeah, good job, Pam.
Yeah. Killdozer. Nice. Who needs to sleep? There you go. You don't need
Not
to
you,
sleep.
Eternal. We're not done
Eternal.
yet.
Yeah, got some more, buddy.
You can sleep at the game.
Yep.
Who need some rock and roll comics?
Right on.
There's some Led Zeppelin.
Rock on, brother.
Yep.
He made Robert Plant look like a goddamn serial killer in that cover.
Yeah. I don't know who would want this one. It's a double that I got. There might be somebody here that would want to have it.
I wonder who it could be.
I know it's definitely not Tim.
It couldn't be Tim, is it? It's a little beat. It's got some damage, but I think Tim said Tim will gladly take it.
Yes.
Just like a couple asteroids. It's okay.
Yeah.
Gary, I remember when you showed that the first time. That was last year or the year before.
Just the tip.
That.
That's right. We should just.
I love that cover.
Yep. So the cover, the one I have, is spectacular, but that one's okay. But you want to see a really cool flying saucer cover? I love this cover. Look at that. Look at that.
That's awesome. I love that.
And it's
beautiful.
Square bound. It's square bound. This went like 15 issues, and I probably will. They're all pretty cool. But look at that. Look at that line of them, man.
Gold Key used to have. Gold Key had so many good covers.
Yeah.
Look at the aliens in the front too. They're viewing it. They're watching it.
Where do they come from?
Yeah.
What do they want?
Yeah.
You, buddy.
Where did they go?
So I ended up. It's got 50 on it. I got this for $25. So
that's a great cover.
Yeah, I bargained. At the same place I got Ghost Rider 9. It says 100. I got it for $50. Here's Ghost Rider 9.
Nice.
Johnny Blaze.
Wow.
And here's Ghost Rider 11. And I got that for $25. It says
that's a cool cover.
Okay, so those two Ghost Riders mean je suis fini. I'm done.
Nice.
All right.
Very good. Good books.
Ghost Rider Volume 1, 81 issues, donezo. Now, one thing I found out when I went through my books and I cataloged things, the Danny Ketch version of Ghost Rider, why the hell do I have 23? Yeah, isn't that great? It's out of this world. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the first 22 issues of Ghost Rider. I found a 6 and like a 17 or something. And I'm like, all right, these are fairly cheap, so screw it. Instead of having to wonder where they are, I'm just going to buy them.
Number 2.
I'm fairly certain that's the first Ghost Rider book I ever bought.
Yeah. So most of these I got for $3. Yeah. Oh, Pam, we will do an Enemy Ace. Don't worry. We'll have Mike Harbor on.
I love that book. Too. That's a great book.
Yep. So I got these for like $3. So they're not perfect, but they're fine. These are just fine. So I'm not upset. Here's,
And remember what I told you when I talked to you on the phone and you said you got these. I said as soon as you buy all of them that you're missing, you're gonna find the ones somewhere there.
Well, then these will just go in the trade pile with Damien.
That is my favorite volume 2
Yeah.
single issue story right there.
Yeah. You know what? I would wait. I would, if they show up, then maybe slab them. I wouldn't slab them until then, though.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, I did a review of Squadron Supreme, that series, and I've talked about it before. That's one of the most underrated series. It came out between 1985 and 1986, right around the time of Dark Knight Returns and Watchmen and Crisis on Infinite Earths. And I'd say that one is, just as responsible for, the maturity that added the comics after that.
I have the trade paperback of that has Mark Grunwald's blood in it.
Yeah.
I believe that Ghost Rider cover was shown during the Comic Character of the Week episode, was it not?
Yes, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, these were pretty much all $3. So
wow,
nice.
Just happy to get them. They're good enough shape,
Doctor Strange.
Yep. So they all look good, and I'll have them. God, I love this cover.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that is a great cover, and of course they look great in these Gerber bags.
Oh yeah,
where they just
Yes, they do.
Oh, that was cool when they brought Johnny back and gave him those Hellfire shotguns.
Yes.
Okay,
they
so
were so 90s, like let's give him Hellfire sawed-off shotguns and a trench coat and a ponytail and dark glasses.
Oh.
All right, so I needed 15, and I got this for $5. So I was happy to get that. These are great Ghost Riders. But one thing I didn't have with the other one is I never had the gold cover.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The second print.
So I got the first print and the second print, both of them for a combined total of $10.
Wow.
So I was happy.
That's a deal.
Very happy with that deal. Here's 18. Look at that cover.
That was one of my covers I chose. I love that cover.
18, and then this was Jimmy Palmiotti did this with.
Yep.
So,
I think Dan, you had that cover, right?
yeah, I think so.
No, I didn't have.
Okay.
Somebody did.
And then
No, I don't
22.
think so it wasn't me because I had the cover for issue 1 and the glow in the dark cover. I forget what the third one I had was.
Okay, so this is 22. So this this. So now I need 3 issues left, including number 1, which is I'll probably pay like $30 or $20 for that. And you know what? If I find them eventually, I will. All right.
Oh yeah.
At least there. Yeah, those are great. All right, Supergirl. This volume 1 went 10 issues. I now need 2 more issues. So I think I need 4 and number 10. So got Supergirl putting her leg up. She's getting a little action there. I'm also working on getting all of the Legion of Superhero. Chris, I didn't get to show you these the other day, I don't think, but I'm working on getting all the Legion of Superhero appearances, including their cameos. And they had hold on one second.
Make sure you get a copy of Hulk 180 then.
Oh.
Yeah. Because that's where they appear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So
we haven't heard that line in a while.
Jimmy Olsen 100. The Weird Wedding of Jimmy. So they got some Legionnaires in there. So special 100th anniversary issue. Go checks. So we had to get that.
Go checks.
Go checks. Jimmy Olsen 106 was also a Legion appearance.
Wow.
Cameo. So I'm getting that. Right now, I am in single digits of the Legion appearances I need.
Wow.
Part of that's because I got Adventure 374. And with that issue, plus this Adventure 323, I believe my Adventure Comics run is like 318 up.
Wow.
So, really pretty good. So, yep, they are. I've got a couple I really can't wait to show you come up. Here's a Neil Adams, World's Finest.
That's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I need about 6 World's Finest to have 122 up of World's Finest. So
we have so far tonight, and we're not even in the showcase. We have gotten a showcase of G.I. Batman, awesome Legion appearances, and a whole bunch more stuff. This is amazing. Greatest episode ever.
This is good stuff. Here's a Superboy Neil Adams cover. I think it's 150, nice. Right? You have Superboy 150.
Nice.
So we got that. All right. So I got, where's this Marvel team? So in Marvel Team Up, I needed a couple Marvel Team Ups. Well, I needed one, but there was one I had that was a Whitman variant. and I don't want no damn Whitman variant. I want the real deal, baby. So I got number 62, real deal, not a Whitman variant. So I've got that.
Nice.
But that meant that left me with one more Marvel team up to get, and that's this.
Oh,
so there it is. This also is a Mark Jewelers variant, if anybody cares.
Oh,
wow.
If you want to, if for anyone listening or watching that doesn't know, do you want to tell them what the Whitman variants are? I think we've said it before, but it's been a while.
After the initial print run, the Whitman would a lot of times package these in like 3-packs and things like that, and have them in Woolworths stores and things like that, and they would have the W on there. And the thing that kind of cheeses me a little bit is the Whitman ones can be more expensive because they had a lower print run. There are people that just collect the Whitmans, which I think is nuts. For me, it's like getting a knockoff brand. I just don't like it. But hey, there it is. But this right here, and again, it has Mark Jewelers in it, but this is it. Marvel Team Up 32.
Wow.
That means the 150 issue Marvel Team Up series plus the 7 annuals is donezo, baby.
Ooh, two titles finished tonight. That's
done.
Ghost Rider.
Check that, Mark.
Yep. Kind of a fun book. The last issue of Super Friends.
Oh.
And it is also the origin of Green Flame, but who later became Fire. Known as Fire. So had her origin in there. A book I wasn't looking to get, but there's a cool cover. In Tales of the Unexpected, I have 100 up, and but I bought 99 because it's just cool.
Wow.
It's go checks. It's cool. Now I have 99 up. I just I just really dug it. I just thought it was really a neat cover.
That is cool.
That is. I like that.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we're almost to the end here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's the end. That'll be the end. We got 2 issues of Tomahawk. I'm going to show you 129 first. So Neil Adams did about 10 or 12 issues of these in this time frame, and I just really love that Neil Adams issue right there. But if you think that's good, look at this one.
Oh, that's nice.
Cool.
Isn't that great? So this started the Neil Adams run of covers, 116.
Wow.
So, and of the Neil Adams covers, maybe there's 20 or so. I have about half of them now. But isn't that I just love the colors on that. You don't usually see a book with that much brown on it. You know, it's just really interesting. And I just absolutely think that is fantastic. Great job, Neil Adams. Also got 2 tone covers, and that's that gray tone that's kind of painterly.
Ooh.
Yeah, got that from Damien. So Russ Heath.
I love that centerpiece of Enemy Ace.
Yep.
Wow.
And Pam, we will do Enemy Ace one day. I promise you. So this is a gray tone Western comics.
Pretty cool.
With Powwow Smith.
That guy looks like that 80s cartoon Lone Star.
Yeah, kind of. But there's, like I said, it's a tone cover, just really cool.
Or I guess I should say Lone Star looks like him.
There you go. There you go. This, if you're on the comic, hey,
Pam.
Neil Adams is on my Mount Rushmore. He probably right after Bernie, probably for me. So here's what if Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, fought on the side of Fu Manchu. This is my comic character of the day cover, since it was Shang-Chi was character of the day. And of course, not so politically correct with Fu Manchu these days, but still a cool cover. Dig it.
That's great. That's one of the ones I need for my run. They didn't even own the
rights to it. I know.
Because they had the rights for a while, and then they lost them, and they kind of had to retcon some stuff. Yep. Talking Geeks, right? Brave Star. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Brave Star. So, one more book.
My Lord.
Yeah.
I'm worried that I was buying too many.
That is gorgeous.
What's that bring the total up to?
A dozen.
Wow.
A dozen. So Sal, Sal wants to screw. I was going to say another bad word. If Sal wants to screw around and keep getting Swamp Thing 9s, I'll just keep outpacing him.
There you
just
go.
keep popping up on my Facebook pages that I search through for sales. It pops up. So like, well,
there we go.
Right.
Yeah, that Shang-Chi cover was beautiful. This is a nice copy. I got a good deal on this.
Yeah.
Beautiful copy.
That's a very clean cover. Yeah.
Yep. So there we go. That was a lot. Thanks for hanging in there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone through the hottest pulls of the week. We heard about an awesome charity event that Sal wants you to know about. Sal, one more time, what would that be?
Okay, you want to go search for Heroes for Heroes. This is a charity event for our vets, our wounded vets that are now back home. It was developed on Instagram by Bronze Age Nerd. You check them out there on Instagram. You can see all the details. Or you could head on over to the website, which we have listed in the chat. There is a link there that brings you directly to the donation page. So not only are they accepting donations in this manner, but people that have formed this group are actually donating items to be auctioned off, and all the proceeds of that will go to this charity.
Fantastic. And ladies and gentlemen, you just saw this massive haul of back issues. Now, though Comics Unleashed may be coming to a close, that does not mean the night is over. We have the after party, and that is none other than Uncle Gary's Showcase, ladies and gentlemen. So stick around for that. That'll be coming up in about 2 minutes. But once again, thank you guys so much for being a part of tonight. We love having you here. Everybody that's in the chat.
Yeah, we do.
From our regulars to our new people that are coming in that will become regulars. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And it is such an amazing time to sit and interact with all of you. Believe me when I say that when the show is over, we talk about how much fun we have talking to you guys every single time.
100%.
Yeah. So know that you are loved here. You are cherished. We enjoy your time. And the whole reason
you complete us.
That's right. The whole reason we do this is because of you. All right. So let me close out Comics Unleashed, and then we'll get started with Uncle Gary's Showcase. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can find us where, Gary? What do we have? What do we want to get?
Oh, all of us here, we have all the socials. That's what we get for hanging out late on Saturday nights, is you get the socials, and that we are here and we would have them for you. And we just can't imagine how much fun it will be to give them to you.
There you go. Gently rough. We'll pull your hair if you ask us real nice at the Codex Station, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite social media platforms where we're live streaming right now. Please make sure and hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow so you don't miss content like this all the time, every time. And if you want to be too cool for school, head over to thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. Get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. Once again, thecodexstation.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Comics Unleashed is coming to an end, but Uncle Gary's Showcase is right around the corner. My name is Tim the Terrible. This beautiful man is Sal the Slab Guy. Down below is the road manager for the curator of the Library of Comics, Dan the Kelly Art. And underneath me is the Ric Flair of comic books, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Gary himself. All right, we will see you next time on Comics Unleashed, but now it is time for Uncle Gary's Showcase.
Let's bring it on.
Run through the jungle, baby.
Here we
Run
go.
Through the jungle. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that Matt used some of that on the story.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say he used that in there,
Yep.
the little bit of the graphics.
Absolutely. So y'all did such a good job that he said, let me steal that. Oh, well, thanks, baby. That is my youngin. Danny is. So thank you. Thanks for talking geek. So our code word was Olympian.
That's
And
right.
so what we well, good luck there, because we can always use good content on this, for for the public consumption there. People are, that's one thing that we love, is for people to be able to come here and see this and interact. So good luck to you there.
Say what imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Absolutely. We a couple of weeks ago, someone had a request, and so that's what our Olympian is. It's not a Olympian like Zeus or Hercules, but it is someone that participated in the comic book world, has an Olympian. He was a modern pentathlete. Now, who might be a modern pentathlete? Why, John Sable Freelance.
It's not triathlon.
No, it's pentathlete. Pentathlon, which is shooting, fencing, swimming, equestrian.
Do they do? No, it's equestrian, not bike riding, right?
Yeah, it's equestrian. Wow. So it's 5. It's 5. I think running 2. So maybe that was the 5th one. So anyway, John Sable, and so we're going to look at some of the first 20 covers. These are Mike Grill. Stories are excellent. Yeah.
Oh,
that's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You get his origin. He was a mercenary for a while. He was an Olympian. Thank you, Talking Geek. So, and
great cover there.
And if the person that requested this is in the chat, can remind me. Like I said, we have so many great people in the chat. I couldn't remember exactly who requested it, but you know what? Sometimes your wish is our command. And
that's right.
Yeah, Mike Grill, Pam, you are right on the money, like always, darling.
And if you want to see the interview that me and Gary did with Mike Grill, go watch it under the interview section. That was, of all the interviews we've done, I think that might be my favorite one.
That was a great interview, and he gave
one of my top 2 or 3.
Yeah, he gave great insights to us.
Oh yeah,
that black and white cover you just showed, Gary. I love that cover.
Yeah,
that's cool.
These books are affordable too, and they're great stories. They really are great stories.
That black and white one kind of reminds me of something that Steranko would do.
I agree with that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
See, half of this stuff that you show on the showcase, I would have never thought about looking for.
Right.
Yep.
I love that.
Look at that. Introduction of Maggie the cat. Yeah. This was a great story. The MIA story. He's a Vietnam vet, and it delves into so many. What Pam says she has.
That it's epic, I guess, that she
has these. So he goes back to Vietnam to try to find missing servicemen. This was a hell of a 2-parter.
Wow.
Yeah, there's Berlin Wall.
Very cool.
Wait a minute. Go back to that Berlin Wall one, because it has an underlying meaning to it. Like if that is the Berlin Wall, the tears coming down and the sorrow and all that stuff. Well, I imagine this came out in the 80s, like right at the height of the Cold War. That cover right there is so much of a protest against everything that was going on in East Germany.
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Very limited amounts of Dread. But I have a good buddy, Mr. Kurt Confer. He loves Dread, and he's my friend Damien from Warthog Comics finds him some of the British tabloids, which is what he first appeared in, and those are kind of hard to find because those are total newsprint. And so it's interesting, and I'll look through those when I curry them from Damien to Kurt. Yeah,
wow.
This is simple but a cool cover.
Ooh.
Maggie the cat returns.
Cool.
Yeah. So when I talked about him being an Olympian, this is a really cool Olympics cover. Yeah.
It's like what's his name? The Olympics this year.
Sports right there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just thought that was really cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Deadly Games Part 2.
Like that.
So creative.
Yep. And here's 19.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Wow.
like that.
Nice.
I like how that blue was the background on that one.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. And let's see, we'll do a few more. I think this is a really cool cover.
Wow.
That's
John-
a good one.
Yeah, Pam, it's a good book. You know, Mike Grill really drew, I think, some beautiful women. I mean, just
Yeah.
beautiful, sensuous, long-legged women, just beautiful faces, and just gorgeous women that he would draw. So that's like the first 22 issues. We've had a long night. Unless you all want to see more, I can go.
How far does the series run to?
It runs 60, so we're at 20 something. So if you want to go a little further, I can pick out certain ones.
Yeah, give us
Okay.
another 10. Your 10 favorites.
There we go.
That one's cool.
Ooh.
I like that one already with the knife in it.
Yeah, that one's
Take it
kind
on
of
the
cool. Let's see.
I love
Okay,
Mike
that's how
Grell's.
sounds like that's how I leave messages for people.
Yeah.
I love Mike Grell's signature. I think it is one of the classic signatures.
Yeah, there's like a Sam Spade looking thing there with a multi.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Mike Grill has a great signature. I like that. Oh, this one's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's the contrast between both of those. Wow.
Yeah, look at that. So you got this hammer and sickle, and again, this is still Cold War stuff.
Yeah.
And then you hear the flag shaped like warheads.
Yeah. Wow.
So this is kind of neat when you consider that Sable, his identity, he had a secret. Sable's who he is, but he would have an identity where he was a children's book author, and these are some of the characters from his children's book. So he had 2 children that he lost tragically. So that's those characters were from stories that he would tell his children. So let's see, that's kind of neat.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Wow. God, this man can draw.
Isn't that great?
I
Leopard.
totally agree with that.
Yep. So let's see. Now this isn't Sable, but just look at the wildlife theme.
Wow.
The lions bringing down the let's see. So, that's cool.
That's great.
And let's see. Because I think y'all would like that one.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, you know what? There is one toward the back that's kind of haunting now when you look at it. That's kind of neat. John Sable. So let's see.
That's something else.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and then he's got the cat.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're down to the final ones here. I think y'all would like that.
That one's cool.
Yeah.
Looks like the title card from an episode of Miami Vice.
Yeah.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
This one is kind of haunting with the towers.
Oh,
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like
that's
that too.
cool.
And actually went 56 issues, so I'll show you the final 2. So there we go.
Okay.
So there's that one. And there's the final one.
Wow.
Nice.
So there you go. That's volume 1 of John Sable. There was a volume 2. I think I can't remember Joe Jusko, maybe. No, that's the guy that did painted cards. Jusko, that's not him.
Yeah.
Somebody else, Jaska. I think it was Bill Jaska.
Okay, yeah.
Second one. I didn't enjoy. It's not Mike Grill, so you can't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
But there was one season of I believe it was, or maybe it was even just a pilot of a Sable show He's also a novel. He did a John Sable novel, but
Wow.
really cool character. Quite a, he was an Olympian. He was a Vietnam vet, and then he was disillusioned, and he became a mercenary in Africa. Fell in love with Africa, became a ranger. I don't remember what country now. Became a park ranger, protecting the wildlife, and then joined, I think, the Olympic. And then I think he was he was an African Olympian for one of their teams. And then there was a tragedy that happened with his family, and that turned him into being Sable. And he was a guy that was kind of, he was kind of like Castle, where, Castle was a badass as a veteran and came home and tragedy happened. Then he went nuts. Sable kind of thing, tragedy happened. He didn't go nuts like Frank did, but he just tapped back into his violent, tendency.
7 episodes for the TV show is just called Sable, and there were a couple looking at the IMDb, a couple famous actresses that showed up in there. We got Laura Flynn Boyle was on an episode, Zelda Rubinstein from Twin Peaks, Neil Flynn, who played the janitor on Scrubs.
Yep. Okay.
Ken Page is on 7 episodes, and Renee Russo was in all 7 episodes.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Yes, I think I remember that now. I remember Russo. God. Yeah. Russo and the Thomas Crown Affair remake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
and Louis Van Bergen played John Sable.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is late. I know you all are tired. We're tired, but we have had such a great time once again. It is amazing to be here with you. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes. We hope that we can continue to be a part of your Saturday night. All right, we're going to get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, don't forget, find us on all the socials. We got them. We want to give them to you at the Codex Station for all your Codex needs, social media wise. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow. You know the drill. We got memberships open right now, 99 cents. Take advantage of that. You will not be disappointed. Also, head over to thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. Get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. Once again, thecodexstation.com, ladies and gentlemen. Gary, this is your show. Why don't you go ahead and take us out of here, man?
All right. Well, before we go, Mike said this. I'm sorry. Tim said this was something special to do on a Saturday night. No, don't go. Listen, so take that to heart, because we are your Saturday night special. So just keep that. That's what we're here for. And we look forward to seeing you each and every Saturday night. So thanks for tuning in. Y'all are the reason that we really enjoy doing this, because we hang around and we enjoy each other's company too, but the enhancement that we get from y'all in the chat is amazing. And that is why in a few weeks we'll have a special Halloween thing that y'all will be able to chime in on. So we're just going to tease it. We think you'll dig it. But anyway, we do this for you because we love you. Thank you for tuning in. Can't wait to see you next time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. We will see you next week.
Yes,
we love you guys all time, every time. We love you long time.
We're out of here.
Same Codex time, same Codex